of that egg toss?
Yeah, I was a part of the egg toss.
You guys
Yeah,
won,
yeah, we won it.
What's
Yeah,
the strategy there?
soft hands, man, soft hands.
First time you've done the egg toss?
Yeah, first time I've been able to do it. I think this is the first time we've done it, but it's kind of nice. In these last two spring balls I've been here with Choate, we do these fun little competitions in the middle of practice. Kind of makes us, kind of have more fun in the long term of, practices back and forth, hitting each other. It makes us have a little bit of fun.
I think you walked during senior day, right?
I did, yeah.
Did you know whether you were coming back or not? And if you walked,
well, honestly, yeah, I didn't think I was going to come back. I thought I was just going to be done. But I had one more year of eligibility left, and I didn't feel like I accomplished my goal in football, so I decided to come back.
I guess who kind of talked you back into that, or was that just kind of self-reflection?
Yeah, it was me and the coaches. I've had more fun in these last year and a half than I've had in years past. So, I was okay with coming back for one more.
You said you hadn't accomplished your goal, so I guess what's on the to-do list this year?
Yeah, as a starter, I've played a lot of football, but we haven't won a whole lot as me being a starter. And I feel like that my goal is to bring Nevada back to winning. Yep.
What's it going to take?
I think that it just takes all of us together towards one mission. That's why I'm a little bit excited about this season, is that I feel like we're a lot more close-knit group than we have in years past, and I think that we're all kind of heading the same direction and towards of a winning season.
The coach kind of mentioned that he was looking for chip on the shoulder, blue collar kind of guys in the portal this year, which was maybe different from last year. I mean, you have those roots.
Yeah.
How have you seen that manifest in the locker room and maybe just the togetherness or the discipline of this set of guys?
Yeah, I think that they did a good job bringing in guys who would help build the culture and become ingrained in the culture that we're trying to build here. Guys like Jet Carpenter and Luke McIndoe, guys like those guys are super cool dudes that I think have just came in, adapted, and have came along with us in this journey.
I think you're the only returning starter on the defense.
Yeah.
I guess as you rebuild this thing, what are you looking at to make sure you guys are on the right track this spring to be ready to play good football in the fall?
Doing the things the right way. I guess it's our kind of our motto of our defense. The small things equal the big things, and I think that's one thing that I'm kind of looking for is that you don't have to do everybody's job. If you do your job and that guy does his job and the other guy does his job, then we'll be a good defense. I mean, these are good coaches, and just as long as everybody's on the same page and we listen to what these coaches are coaching us, we'll be all right.
Yeah, I mean, you go down the roster, it's not like a lot of guys who have put up a lot of stats, but is that mentality kind of seeping through the rest of the team?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what stats you're putting up.
Exactly.
We've got the pieces to be successful.
100%. And I think that main thing is just, doing your job. It's not hard knowing what you're supposed to do and doing it the right way. And if you do that, then all the pieces will come together.
Was there a focus for you in the offseason as you got ready for this season to get better just from a physical standpoint?
Yeah, I think that I was at a good weight, but I think just overall getting in better shape. I think I lost 4 pounds of fat over the offseason. So just kind of that, getting, faster, stronger, but maintaining the same weight at the same time.
Would you say you went through last season kind of thinking this was the last time you were doing all these things?
Yeah.
I guess, does that give you a different appreciation for the game just coming back?
Yeah, when I walked off the field last year, I was looking at all my friends who I came in with, and they didn't have an opportunity of coming back. And we didn't feel, I'm just talking about my general friends, we didn't feel like we had accomplished what we wanted to do when we were all starters. And so I had the opportunity of this one last year, and so I decided, what, if I have the opportunity, I might as well take it,
Do you know how many guys from your original class are still here in that locker room?
I think I'm the only one.
What does that feel like?
It's a little bit different, but the carousel of college football, I've learned how to adapt and meet new guys and become new friends with new guys, and so that's kind of the mentality I kind of take with it.
Tell us about the new guys on the line. I guess who's kind of standing out to you? Who do you need, big production from?
Yeah, we got our boy Logo. He's transfer in from UTEP. He's we were kind of lacking a little bit of size last year, I would say, on our defensive line. We never had. I don't think we had any guy over 290 pounds. Logo's a big body that we could use in those short yardage kind of situations, and he's also a guy who's just adapted and become a part of the locker room as well.
Well, what makes you optimistic about the season and what the defense can do?
Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, is just our overall togetherness. I think defense, obviously you have to have playmakers, but like I said, it was doing your job and having the ability of just like being together, being on the same page, having that camaraderie, rallying to the ball together, celebrating together, and all that kind of stuff. And I believe that we have that kind of togetherness as a team right now, or we're trying to build it.
I was going to say, what kind of work has gone into that, and then how do you build something like that?
It's just overall, I think that these coaches have done a good job of creating opportunities to, all the players, all the new guys to be in these different kind of teams through the off season and like getting to know everybody and all that kind of stuff. But then it's also on the players of, hanging outside, going to get food somewhere, hanging out with other guys, It kind of takes the work on the players, too, to go get to know your teammates. And I think that that's what we've been doing.
As one of the older guys on the team, I guess, what would you describe leadership as, and what do you want to try and bring from that perspective?
Yeah, leadership, I would say that leadership, is I guess I would be I'm the oldest guy. I've probably played the most football on our defense, I'm trying to be the beacon for everybody to follow. If I can set the example and try to do the right things the right way, and then there's no reason other people can't follow me. And then I try to bring people together who aren't necessarily on the same page.
You talked about the fun that you've been having the last couple of days, egg toss, all that kind of stuff. How do you plan on keeping the vibes as a leader for the rest of the spring camp, going to the summer, going to the fall, and then to the beginning of the season?
Yeah, I would say that just overall with spring ball, we're not playing any games. So to just remember that this is a time to get better, create, fine-tune your craft, but at the same time, go out there and have fun. I mean, we play this sport to have fun, and that's also a reason why I came back. I love playing football. I have fun playing football. And so if you just, remind the guys, hey, take a breath. I know it's stressful. We're out here hitting. It's competitive. But we love to play football. That's why we came here. That's why we do it. We've been playing this game since we were kids. So you just try to remember or remind the guys that have fun and remember why you do it.
In terms of the spring and how it's kind of changed, no scrimmages, not a spring game, I guess what has been kind of your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, I understand why we're doing kind of some of that stuff. Like I was saying, understanding the fundamentals of what your job is, specifically your job. I think that's what we're trying to teach right now, is making sure, like I was saying before, everybody's on the same page. Everybody knows their job and knows how to do their job well. And so I think that's the approach that we're taking.
You said it's kind of, you want to be part of getting Nevada football back to where it's supposed to be. I guess, what would it feel like to be able to walk off the field for the final time and know that you've accomplished that this year?
Man, it would be amazing. It would be awesome. I don't know how words would describe it, but I'd feel proud to walk off the field and be a Nevada football player and know that, we did something here.
Knowing that you want to, bring back a winning culture with bowl games?
We hope so, man. Yeah, we hope so. At least a bowl game, man. That's the mission right now.
So for